Today's unboxing is Daily Look. Hey guys, it's Nancy Ann. I am finally finding my fashion after 50, and I'm so glad you're here to help me. Welcome. If you're new, welcome back. If you're returning, thank you so much for all the wonderful support, everyone. You guys, I think I have the best followers ever. You guys have been fantastic. So today we're going to unbox a Daily Look. Now, let me tell you just a little bit about it. Let's see, let's start. It's a $40 styling fee. Shipping is free both ways, and that styling fee is applied towards anything that you purchase in the box. This is one of what I consider the two premium boxes, the other one being Front Door Fashion. I'd say this is just a notch below Front Door Fashion when it comes to prices and also communication with your stylist. The communication here is great. I am able to communicate with my stylist directly through email. She's great about responding. She's really bubbly and happy, and she listens to what I ask for. But with Front Door Fashion, of course, you also have the call and text option. But I find this email works out perfectly fine. My stylist name, by the way, is Mary, and she said to tell my viewers hello, because I asked her to give me a super cool box to show everybody, and I think she did a pretty good job. Let's see what else. There are up to 12 items in this box, and you can preview and reject anything. So she did send me a picture of everything in there, and I said send it all. I thought it all looked pretty good. I will have up to 5 days to try and decide what I'm going to purchase from this box, and then I'm going to return it in the prepaid mailer. They have 1 and 2 month subscriptions. I'm on the 2-month right now, but it's really easy to skip one. And their discount plan is pretty cool. 3 to 4 items, you take 50% off of the lowest priced one. And if you get 5 or more items, you take 50% off the lowest 2. Okay, I do absolutely love the stylist with this. I've only done this once before. I think of all my first time boxes, Mary hit my style and gave me the most flattering things that fit the best out of all the stylists. I only, however, purchased this shirt. Little backstory on that. I had a lot of problems checking out. I won't go into it. I don't know if it was user error. I don't know if it was their site. I don't know if it's my browser, because I use DuckDuckGo, and sometimes that can be problematic. But we had a couple of glitches checking out, and by the time the whole thing was done, I just decided to just get this because I was kind of disheartened, and honestly, I was afraid to put more items in the cart to check out because of the problems that we'd had before. Their customer service says that when I called, they were telling me that I was calling outside of business hours when really I was calling well within them. But since I could email the stylist directly, I emailed her. I think she's the one who got on it. And they actually called me and straightened out what was actually an overcharge. So it all worked out in the end, but this had me choking. And then one of you wonderful people used my referral link. So thank you so much for that. And I got a $25 credit, which had me thinking, I'm going to go ahead and keep up with the regular January box that's coming in. And so Mary and I are trying it again. I just love her. Oh, if you use my link, you get to use Mary for your stylist. You don't get a discount with my link, unfortunately, but you do get to use Mary. She's terrific. And even knowing that someone used my link, I don't know who you are. If you could identify yourself, I would love that. I'd like to thank you personally. So I have a $25 credit. That helps me a ton, and that's the reason I tried them again. So let's see how this goes. Let's get into our unboxing, okay? So I want to show you what a Daily Look box looks like inside. I know I did this before, but isn't that cute? It got a little chandelier here in the top. Can you see that? And it looks like the inside of a dress shop. They really make this special. Oh, look, it's wrapped with, that's right, it's wrapped with a beautiful black ribbon. And then they've got your paperwork tucked neatly there in the top. Let me check out the paperwork. Nah, we'll do that later. Let's get into the clothes first. I'm going to untie my pretty black grain ribbon. We're in my sewing room, so I'm going to actually save this perhaps for a future sewing project. So I had asked for a classic blazer. She said they didn't really have anything dark, but she did send this. Now, I thought this was going to be a light blue, but it's really a blue gray. Isn't that cute? It might be a little long on me. We'll find out. Sorry, did that obscure my microphone? Sometimes I press things up against me. We've got a cut from the cloth. This is like a rose-colored moto jacket. I love moto jackets. I got that one from Transcend so long ago, I've worn it to death. Really pretty floral top. It looks like is that a 3/4? Yeah, 3/4 sleeve. And it's got an elasticized wrist, but it's a wide elasticized wrist. It has, can you see this? It has just a little bit of sparkle and shine in it. I like that. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, what brand were you? That was Collective Concepts. I haven't heard of that one, but I haven't heard of a lot of them actually that a lot of people are familiar with because I am just getting started with this. Let's see what we have here. We have Search for Sanity. It is a little pullover. It's got a cowl neck. It's a zebra print and it's got the little ties. We'll see how I feel about that one. Then we've got, oh my goodness, this is such a, Heimious, is that how you spell that? Heimious? Heimious? Heimious, I'll bet that's it. This is another dolman top in gray. Like I said, I feel like I've been collecting gray tops lately. Actually, I haven't. I looked, I don't have that many gray tops. I think I just keep getting a lot of gray tops. Probably because gray's in style right now. And then this dress, I was really looking forward to trying this. It's got the flounce around the top and it feels like it's a crepey, a soft crepey type material. This is by Mito Shop. It's a size large. Oh, I think it's cute. It's got a little drawstring at the waist. We'll see how that works. We've got a little hooded sweater. Looks like a, maybe not a cropped sweater, but it's definitely not long. That's always a good length on me. This is by Corey. I like that. That feels really good. And now we've got our pants. Oh, a pair of, no, it's not a joggers. This, I asked her if she could come up with a jumpsuit. She sent this one. She said she wasn't sure if I'd like it. And I said, bring it on. Let's see if it works. This is actually a strapless jumpsuit. And I'm really excited to try it. So we'll see how that works. I think it might look cute with that jacket. And lastly, there is a pair of Democracy dark black pants. I think these are technically jeans, but they don't really feel like it. They feel, they almost feel like dress pants. They are a skinny and they're black. So we'll see. I think the waist may be too wide on these, but you know what? We'll give them a shot. That's everything in the box. At the bottom is the return label. If you want to put it, I think you get the option with this one of returning in the box if you want. The packing slip and my return envelope. Okay, let's get on with the try on. So in this envelope that was underneath that really pretty bow that tied my bundle of clothing, there was instructions, everything you need to know, and then some others on the other side of the stylist note so that you are very secure in the process of how to check out, how long you have, all that good stuff. They make sure you know what you're doing with your box and you feel good about the process. So Mary, my stylist, suggested that I wear this coat with the 2 items underneath it. She was trying to find me a blazer and she couldn't in my size. So she suggested this instead because it does have a similar collar to a blazer. This is one of those longer coats that we've seen me in before. None of them have been flattering. However, I will say that I dislike this one less than I disliked any of the other longer coats I've tried so far. The other thing is those other ones were either just so big, like the fit me in the hips and were too big everywhere else, or they were fitting everywhere else and too small in the hips. And this one actually seems to be doing pretty good all the way around. Maybe, I think it's supposed to split like this because of the one button. What do you think? So I don't mind it. I don't know that I love it, but I think that it's an awful cute coat for the right person. It's got pockets, and I could have swore when I put it on that it had wool, but it does not. The fabric content on this one is 90% polyester, 8% rayon, 2% spandex, and it's a 100% polyester lining. This is the single button front coat. I'm trying to remember the brand. I can't. I have to tell you when I take it off. In light blue, it's $108, and it's a size large. So there's that. I'm going to take it off and tell you the brand real quick, and then we'll move on to the two items underneath. So we've got a coat in by Becool, B-E-C-O-O-L, but it's all one word and there's a little accent mark over the E. So I'm assuming that's Becool? Becool? I don't know. Anyway, that's the coat. Alrighty, let's move on to the top. She recommended I put this top on with the jeggings, which would explain why they didn't feel quite like jeans. Of course, I'm kind of clueless when it comes to fashion terminology right now. I do know what jeggings are. Didn't even dawn on me to call these jeggings when I pulled them out of the box. So here they are. They're actually not too bad for jeggings. She did acknowledge that she knows I don't like skinny jeans unless they're in a dark color. So she went ahead and provided me with them, but big usual problem, the waist is too big. But so there they are from the back. Take a look at the blouse from the back too. So I don't think I'll be keeping them, but the top I really like. I did write the fabric content down, which I'll read to you in a minute, but I didn't look at the price. So we'll see about that in a minute. I already showed you the print. It's got little flecks of gold in it, and it's awfully cute. I thought it was really neat putting the light blue coat over this top that is really a lot of bright pink in it. And I had told her I wanted some bright pink items in my wardrobe, and I kind of like this one. And I think I could tuck it in quite nicely into a pair of jeans. So nice little V-neck. So let's take a look and see what we have here. This is the Democracy ABsolution high-rise pull-on jegging, size 12 in black. I bet you the waist would have fit me in 10, but then I think that'd have been too tight everywhere else. They're 33% poly and 2% spandex was all I could see on the label. Whatever the other part was up above where it got stitched in. So I have a feeling it was 65% cotton, but I could be wrong. There might be some poly because they are pretty darn stretchy. They are $78. And then this is the Collective Concepts long sleeve printed blouse, size medium. The color's pink multi. It's 100% poly, and it is $90. So there you go. What do you think? I'm gonna try this on with my moto jacket, just because I wanna see what it looks like. I think this is gonna be a better look with this top for me. Looking in a side mirror. So there we go. All right, on to the next look. Mary suggested that I try this top on with the jeggings, so I just kept them on even though they're a little big in the waist and slipping down on me. But this is a zebra print, really soft long sleeve top. It's got a cowl neck, it's got drawstrings, both things of which I normally hate. I'm not hating it in this. One of my problems with cowls is that they're kind of loosey-goosey. Whoop, I bet it just made my microphone do funny things, huh? But they're loose, and I never know if the cowl's sitting correctly. Because of the drawstring, this does the right thing on my neck. And I don't know why that stripes going across me kind of vertically aren't seeming to make me look a lot bigger, but I really like the way that this one looks. What do you think? So, you know how I was saying in my Wantable Active Edit unboxing, several unboxings ago, that I often like to pull something on over top in the morning while the house is chilly over my workout wear, just while I'm banging around before I get down into the gym to do my workout. This would serve that purpose, but it would also serve the purpose of being really cute with a pair of jeans and just for, just a casual day out, but still looking a little bit stylish. So I like this. Okay, let's talk about what it is. This is the Search for Sanity cowl neck drawstring pullover in navy multi. This does not look navy to me. It looks gray and black, but okay, we'll roll with it. And it is $89. It is 48% poly, 47% rayon, and I think it was 5% spandex. I didn't write the percentage of that down. And again, $89, a little bit pricey, but I think this is awfully cute. And with multiple item discounts, depending on how it goes, this could maybe be my half price item. Okay, let's move on to the next item. I'm assuming I'm supposed to wear this asymmetrical hem top with the jeggings, since it's kind of a voluminous look to it and the jeggings are slender. She didn't mention this in the styling notes, but this is what makes the most sense to me. I will tell you, this top is unbelievably soft. It's like your softest pajamas ever soft. That's really cool. There's a couple things about it I don't think work so good on me though. Well, first of all, just let me have you look at the top. So here we go. It's higher on this side, lower on that one. Obviously, asymmetrical hem. There you go. So the biggest problem I have with this top is with bat wing sleeves. I always lose my waist and it just makes me look bigger. Of course, we got the whole bowling pin thing going on again, which is also accentuated by the fact that something about this silhouette slopes my shoulders, and I work really hard in the gym to broaden my shoulders out to help balance my hips. So I don't think this is the best look for me, but if you have the right body type, this might be a great look for you. Okay, real quick, what she is. This is the long sleeve brushed asymmetrical hem top in heather gray. This is a size medium, so it's sized generously, and it's $78. So I think this is one of the least expensive things in the box. So like I said, on the right person, I think this would be adorable, but it's not the right top for me. Let's move on to the next one. Before I get going with this hoodie, I want to tell you the brand on the last top, it wasn't on the invoice, is Heimious. I will have all of the brands and sizes and everything listed in the drop down box below this video. Okay, now let's move on to this really cute hoodie. This is like a smoky blue color. Pardon the dogs, they bark at everything. Let me show you the back with the hood. So this hoodie doesn't really bother me. A lot of times the hoods do. I don't feel it back there. That's part of my problem. The other part of my problem is that a lot of times I have the strings hanging down, and I don't know what it is about those strings, but I generally don't like them. Although I was perfectly fine with them in that zebra print top. So I guess it depends. I can absolutely feel the quality in this. This feels good, and I can just tell it's a good quality garment by the feel of it. All right, so this is the Charlotte ribbed hoodie. The color is blue. It is 40% viscose, 32% chinlon. Have you heard of chinlon before? I have not. And 2% polyester. It's $88. Okay, I think we have 2 items left. Nope, we have 3. Let's get on with it. The brand of that last top I tried on is Corey. I think the style was Charlotte. So there you go on that. That's what you look for down below if you want to try and find it and ask your stylist to get that style for you. Okay, let's move on to the jumpsuit. Was very excited to try this little jumpsuit on. I had a feeling the styling was going to work for me, and it does, but the fit is wrong. It's hanging in the crotch, mostly because it's big everywhere but in the hips. I need it this big to get around my hips, but look, it's showing my bra. It's too big everywhere else. It's dipping down below. Again, I'm smaller through, you know, my shoulder area and up in here. So I would need this much taken out to get this to fit securely. So it's also just a little bit too short. I think I never know what kind of shoes to wear with this. Athletic shoes, heels. I've got booties on. I don't know if the length is compatible with booties. So give me some advice on that. Okay, let's talk about what it is specifically. This is the Tarte Collections strapless jumpsuit, 95% rayon and 5% spandex. So you might be surprised that I'm not bothered by the fact that it's strapless, and I'm not, because when you get strapless, generally it has to come up high enough it hides any cleavage. And I don't have a problem with showing my shoulders. I like my shoulders. It just doesn't fit. So let's move on to the last outfit. These are the last 2 items in the Daily Look box. So over top of this pretty dress, I have got this kind of dusty pink moto jacket. I'll turn around, you can see the back. I like this. Now, I had a moto jacket that was sort of in a sweatshirty material that was in one of my recent Trendsend unboxings. It was the last one, a couple videos ago. And it was a pink too, but it was more of a beige pink, and it kind of washed me out. I don't mind this one so much. Another thing, on suede cloth, I've sewn with it. It's one of my favorite fabrics to sew with because it doesn't ravel. So a lot of the companies I've noticed now that are sewing with suede cloth, just cut it off because you don't have to hem it, and that's it. But this little jacket has some stitching about a 1/4 inch away. So that's kind of a nice little touch. The likelihood that it's going to unravel because it's suede cloth is low, but that's just kind of a nice little extra touch on this jacket. It's got the little, you know, the little pockets in the sides that zip. It's a decent little jacket. I like it. And she suggested that I put it over top of this dress. So I like the dress. It buttons up the front. I would probably wear a cami. I just noticed when I took the jacket off, it's going to do a little bit of gapitosis right there. The bane of us busty gals. But I like it. It does have a little bit, it comes up a little bit in the middle, but I don't think it comes up so far that it's indecent. I would probably wear it with black tights just because of the come up thing, but I actually like this silhouette on me. It's got a nice wide flounce across the bottom. Here's the back. Seems to fit me well all over. It's fitting through the shoulders. It's fitting through the hips. This is a really great dress. And I'm thinking I may want to keep it. It looks like it's about 3/4 sleeve. It's got an elasticized sleeve, and here is the print. It's got some beige and blue in it with the black background. I typically don't wear beige, so it's nice to have some in a print in a color that I normally looks bad on me because it's absolutely not the dominant color, so I can have a little bit of it on without it wrecking my coloring. Okay, so let's talk about what these two things are. This is the 3/4 sleeve printed dress. I did not write the brand down. It's on the inside. It's not on the on this invoice. In black multi, it is 100% polyester. It's $88. That's actually really good for a dress. Wow. I'll check the brand in a minute, but I might keep this. Okay, and let's move on to the cut from the cloth faux suede moto jacket. The color is rose. This is cut from the cloth. I haven't looked at the price yet. I really haven't, but I haven't looked over there. But cut from the cloth. Here we go. It's 95% poly, 5% spandex, $125. I actually thought it would be more than that. So there's those last two items. What did you think? Okay, I'm gonna put on my favorite top, or the thing I want to wear the most, and I'll be back with a little bit of a wrap up. Before we get going on a wrap up, I do want to remind you about the giveaway we've got going on. I am going to be giving away a $50 gift card to either Wantable if you're in the US, most likely, or Stitch Fix if you're in the UK. When we reach 500 subscribers, I'm going to choose someone from my most frequent and consistent commenters. So keep that in mind. Also, if you've enjoyed this and you'd like to subscribe, I would just love to have you. I love the comments below. I try to reply to all of them. And if you could like this, that helps me a ton. And I thank you so much. Okay, let's go on with the 4 items I know I don't want. There is the long coat. I liked it better than the other long coats I've tried in unboxings, but I still just didn't feel like it was something that was special enough to keep. The pants, the jeggings, they were too big in the waist. The jumpsuit was too big everywhere, but in the hips. And this Heimious asymmetrical top, that was, yeah, that just didn't look good on me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I guess there's got to be one in every box, doesn't there? Okay, of the 5 I'm considering, there is this really pretty print top. You know, the sleeves are moving up a little on me. It says long sleeve, but I'm thinking this is really more 3/4. But anyway, I love this. It's $90. Then there's the surprising zebra stripe that I didn't think I would like, that I actually like a lot. It's not like anything else I have. This one is $90. The Corey hooded top. This one was $88. This feels really good quality. I just love it. Don't have anything like it either because I usually don't wear hoods. And the moto jacket, the pink moto jacket. I really like this. I don't really need another moto jacket. I have a black one, but would I wear it a lot? Yeah, I really would. And look, it looks good with this top. I think they were meant to be together. And then there is the really pretty dress that was $88. A little bit different than other dresses I own. I like it a lot. So these 5 items, if I'm doing my mental math correctly, would be $485, but with all the discounts, including taking half price off the 2 lowest, which is what DailyLook does when you keep 5 or more items, plus the $25 credit I got because somebody used my link, thank you very much, and my $40 refunded back to me from the styling fee. I think all 5 of them would come out to about $330 plus tax, which isn't bad. Now, if I kept my 3 that I'm most likely to keep, probably this top and these 2 tops, because I just think I'd get the most use out of all of them. I think the prices, once you take all the discounts and all those things off, would be about $160 plus tax, which is super good too for these boxes. So I don't know what to do. What do you think? Help me out here. I really do need some advice. I'd like to know what all of you thought of the different items. Okay, with that, I'm going to let you go. Have a really great one. I will probably see you, if I don't post another video, little video in the meantime, in my Sunday style, where I show how I style items I've kept from the box in my everyday life. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye-bye, and be blessed. That was a lot of retakes, Sam. I'm really sorry. This took way too long. So yeah, I kind of suck, but we're done now. Bye-bye.